a robot friend.
Kate, that's a great idea.
Thanks. And you know, I was reading the NG Kids book we have called Everything Robots the other day, and I think I know the perfect robot for her. What about Atlas?
Not super impressed by the name, but you know what? I will hear you out on this one.
Okay, but imagine this. A human-shaped robot trudges over the snowy ground, clambering over rocks. It can open doors and squat down to pick up boxes. It can even drive a car. This is Atlas. It's one of the most advanced robots in the whole world.
My machine can teleport you to distant lands, but I guess picking up a box is okay.
So Atlas stands 5 feet 9 inches, and he weighs about 180 pounds. He's like the size of a real person. He stands on 2 feet, which is actually a really difficult challenge for the engineers who built him. It frees up his arms for carrying things and using tools, but if he ever needs to climb over rough terrain, he drops down on all fours and climbs using his hands and feet.
That's pretty impressive.
But actually the coolest of all is Atlas has laser vision.
Laser vision!
To see, Atlas has this set of cameras and also a laser rangefinder. So that means Atlas shoots out laser beams which bounce back to him, and his computers analyze that info to figure out what's around him. So it kind of works like sonar does in sharks or bats. So they send out sound waves that bounce back, and it tells the animal how far it is away from something.
Well, he sounds like a handy pal, at least. I mean, he could drive me and Becky Machine places, so we don't have to rely on clones anymore.
Well, that's true, and Atlas can do all sorts of really cool stuff that could help people where it's unsafe for them to go, like maybe in a fire or some sort of natural disaster.
So basically, you're saying that he should be wherever I am.
Yeah, I guess that's one perk.
Atlas sounds cool and all, but I think I might have a better pal for B5K.
Okay, what's better than the most advanced robot in the entire world?
The most advanced robots that can fly.
What are we talking about?
Oh, I'm talking about drones, Kate. Drones.
Like the things that fly around taking pictures of stuff?
Yeah, and actually it works out perfectly because that's the only way that B5K will have packages delivered is by drone.
She'll have 1,000 of whatever you want delivered by a drone.
Yes, but drones are so much more than a delivery service. Researchers in Japan are developing teeny tiny drones that help pollinate the world's crops.
So it sounds like they're lending a helping hand to the veggies and flowers and all that stuff.
That's right, Kate, and that's not all. One company is testing a drone the size of an airplane. It's meant to fly over rural areas, which means areas that are kind of difficult to get to, and use a laser to beam the internet down to the people below. They hope this laser-powered drone will make information accessible to everyone on Earth.
Cool, so we can post selfies from anywhere?
Anywhere. And not only that, they're also using drones to help save endangered animals. In order to save a species, you first have to study them, and it's really, really hard to study creatures that kind of live in hard-to-reach places or places where they like to hide from humans. Scientists can use drones to find, photograph, and track these kind of elusive creatures. It's also a lot cheaper and easier and safer than actually putting people in those areas themselves.
Well, I just don't understand, because can't people, hop on a plane and take pictures of animals or look for them?
They can, but it's really, really expensive. Scientists tracking whales in Australia used a $4,000 drone for a 3-month mission, a task that would have cost as much as $10,000 per day if you did it by plane. So drones can save animals, and Atlas can help people wherever they might be. It sounds like both of these robots are great best friends for the Becky Machine. I have an idea, Kate. Let's go pop in on Eric Birkenpass, engineer at National Geographic and robot expert.
But wait, aren't they down in the basement? How are we going to get there?
Oh, don't you worry about that. I have a way to get in. Stay tuned, listeners. We'll be right back on The Weird But True Show.